really get lost or injure yourself. So I'm just afraid that that will happen to my kids if I take them up to Hessdalen, if these are
Okay.
similarities in events. Yeah.
Hmm. Wow. Okay.
Daniel, I have a question. Have you experienced that yourself?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounded
Uh,
like multiple times.
yeah, multiple times as well. But I would just say mostly one time where I saw it. But I've been in the area where it has been, and effects are the same. So I've seen it clearly one time. I've seen it unclearly many times through the lines of three trees and such like that, over the
Hmm.
bog and over waters and such. Yeah, in the distance.
Okay.
Okay.
But I've seen it clearly once. Yeah. And I've also added a picture of that in my presentation I sent to you, I don't know, Christian,
Hmm.
I think, where that picture is attached, where I saw it 9 years ago when I was out walking with my dog.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that, yeah, it was a video and it turned up on the video, so it's just a still frame of it.
Is it like a
Okay.
orb or a flying saucer or?
This was just a hefty bright white light. And the
Okay.
stories in Östmarka has been the same since early days with bright lights and small gray men and such like that. I got some images. Maybe you can decide, but I can see a craft. I can see something there, physical, solid object that you could touch. But I
Do you
couldn't
want to
say for sure.
do you want to share now?
No, I don't have it.
You don't have it
I'm
now.
on myself. I'm on my
Oh, yeah, on
computer.
the cell phone. Okay.
So yeah. So
Okay.
next month, I can take it up on my computer and
E-
we can go
Oh,
through it.
oh, that's very
It would be
nice.
nice. If not, I can send the presentation to you, yeah, the one I sent Christian, where you find
Yeah,
some images there. At least, yeah, I think one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So
would love it if you could show up next month. That would be
Yeah,
wonderful.
truly, I would.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would have come last month as well, but then I had two kids that were sick as well, so it
Oh,
wasn't time enough to do so.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So now you've got
has
hands. Now you got hands. No, one is Rhino.
Daniel, can you spell the name of the place again? Maybe also for German ears.
Yeah, I could. I can also write it in the chat, but
Oh yeah,
it
this.
I don't know. It's well,
Yeah,
you can probably write it in English. OSTMARKA.
and the
I think
first one
that
is
was
the
Östmarka.
the first one is
yeah.
the
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Östmarka.
that's
Okay,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
And the other is it's connected. Like if you see it on a map, it's one big
Okay,
forest. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
two separate forests, but it's like
okay,
that forest has been separated into two parts. So if you search Östmarka, you will also
okay.
see Störmarka combined
Störmarka.
down to the south. Öst
Mm-hmm.
means east
Yeah,
and Söder means south. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Wow, interesting. Christian.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel, you just said twice you sent something to Christian. Have you been talking about me? Because,
No.
all right,
Maybe I remember the name wrongly.
okay. I
But
was just worried that I missed something. All right,
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Christian.
no problem, no problem.
Yeah.
has
No.
other people been
Arling.
seeing this?
Was the
Erling,
name.
you
So
sent it to
yeah.
Erling. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Is Erling allowed to pass it on to us, the
Yes.
other team? Oh,
Yes.
perfect. This would
Yes.
be
Yeah,
interesting.
I also said it to him. He was allowed to do so if he wanted to. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So,
Is it the Östmarka close to Sarpsborg?
No, no, that's
Os,
not it. It's close to Oslo. It's close
Close to.
proximity to Oslo, and that's
Okay.
why these lights are quite mysterious in many ways. But they have been reported by, for example, skiers that venture into the woods in the winter time before the winter sets in. There are never any sightings during the winter time. There are specific conditions where they are shown. much so that if you follow the weather, you can almost certainly be there when the light's shown. Yeah, much more mysterious, and the ancient tales always connect them to little gray men that disappear and reappear at will, almost eventually every time out of a bog. Yeah, so, that's a little clue.
I've lived in Oslo and I didn't even know about this. Tom André, you also have your hand up now.
Yeah, my question was, how often have you been seeing these things, and do you know that other people have been seeing it as well?
Yeah, I'll talk to the locals. Almost, I will say everyone of the locals out there have seen it. I actually stopped skiers just to ask them questions about what they've seen in the past. I also read through articles such as from newspapers, and also Reddit comments and Facebook comments and such like that. And it spans over at least 100 years of observations in the forest.
Okay.
Wow.
And you also mentioned a kind of strange energy when you're entering the area.
Yeah.
Does that energy occur every time, or is it?
Yeah, it does. I will say so. In some degree, it does. When you see it, you feel it, and that's the strangest part, because there are stories about people wandering in Østmarka and not finding their way out and not understand how they're being lost at all. So that's not any unusual things. The Red Cross is often there and searching for people. So they haven't just never connected the dots. For them, it's easy. It's just experienced hikers just suddenly lost in the woods. Done deal. But one thing is quite interesting is when these lights are showing, and this is the hard part, is if you see it, if you only talk, if you only almost breathe, if you have your cell phone on, if someone calls your cell phone, you get a message, the lights vanish. It's no more, nothing. And that's truly interesting in many ways.
Wow. Is this a big area, or is it just a small area in the forest, or?
No, it's the center of the forest, but the tails stretch down to a place called Gjersjøen. That's a lake that supplies the eastern part outside Oslo with water. So it's a huge lake in that sense. But the reports also go from Gjersjøen and around a place called Svartskog, Black Forest, and all the way down to the seas, and it stops there, and it goes all the way back. It's like a line. It doesn't go out this line. It doesn't go any other way, any other direction, as I can see. I've drawn a map of the sightings, and yeah, the correlation is the same. It's a straight line. So if you want to see it, you have to be on that line, and I can send you that map as well. It's a high relief map.
Okay. So let me.
But one thing I was thinking about, the presentation that is in Norwegian. Would that be a problem, or should I convert it to English?
Let's have it in Norwegian first. It's okay.
Yeah, nice.
Daniel, when did you send the email to me? Do you remember?
I can just check here really fast. I sent it. I think we were talking 21st of January. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Another option also is that you send it instead of I send it to the group. You could send it directly.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
that's no problem. Yeah, I will.
I'm not even sure if you can send it to team@hessdalen.org. I think it's only the team they can send to the team. But you can, if you want to, you can just send it to either ufo@hessdalen.org or me, Fred, or you. Yes. I'm showing on the map now, so now you have the Østmarka here and Sørmarka down here, I guess. And this is Oslo.
I'm sorry, I lost connection, but what did I
Yeah.
miss now?
You will get it on email.
Okay.
Yes.
But is it
Oh,
possible to zoom in the area so Daniel can tell us exactly where it is?
Yeah. I can't see anything. Just wait there.
because this is Oslo, and then you have Østmarka is here. I think Sørmarka is further south, I guess. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but
If you search up Vangen, we can start with Vangen.
Vangen. Yeah. Oh, what? That's on the other side. Vangen, Oslo.
That's the wrong one, I think.
Oslo. Okay, Vangen.
Yeah, that's one place, and it's a lot of marsh, open marsh, and forest edge. So that place is specifically known for cold air cooling,
Okay.
low light pollution. So that's why that place is truly interesting, and that's the place for the most sightings. That area around Vangen, especially a place called Skjæringsåsen, and that's I don't know how to say it in English, but it's called a bitch hill, in a lack of other words in many ways.
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
there are marsh and bog landscapes. And of course, a little bit to the south, we got the Bøkkervann.
Let's see.
Bøkkervannet heter det. Du kan egentlig bare søke det opp.
Yeah.
It's three waters. And those are the sites. So I got my Sony attached to Bøkkervann waters now.
Okay,
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah.
just
Okay.
just in the middle up to the north. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
You're
these
on the
are the places. So if you were to draw a line from Vangen to Bøkkervannet
Yeah.
and fill that area in between
Yeah.
with a line that stretches to the sea, you have the line I'm talking about.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
But there also been, I can't confirm that because I haven't talked to anyone that have seen it up there, but it's also all the way north in Østmarka. There have also been rumors about lights across Lutvann.
Now we understand. You have the same problem as we have in Hessdal. You have a big area, and Andrea, who actually has his hand up, he is the one that is looking into a mesh network. So using LoRaWAN. So if we could do that, it doesn't use a lot of power. We could have sensors out, and they could be out for a long time with some solar panel, maybe forever. And we could have instruments that maybe trigger, and when they trigger, then we could send information. Something is going on here. So it's almost like you have a map of or dots around, and we could have something happened. Yeah, Andrea, you want to comment on that?
I would have liked to ask so many things to Daniel, but I don't want to overload him with questions. But no, just what were, if you can tell anything about it, like what were your feelings while you had the sightings, and what was your perception of time, if anything came to your mind about that? Or
The first time after I saw the lights on the video, I also got the video. I'll show that as well. It stopped. Everything stopped. I didn't reconnect with myself. When I looked at the clock, it had gone 2 hours. My dog that was with me was just logging her tails around me. There was no issue. She wasn't distressed or anything. So I guess I must have been quite normal to her. But I can recollect any of that last 2 hours of time.
2 hours?
That's a long.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Enough to start your own research on the topic.
Yeah, I completely understand.
Yeah. And
I have
now
to wonder, were there any health effects?
Yeah.
No, not as I know of. It's 9 years ago now, so it should have shown, I think.
And then I have to confess, I'm lying a little bit because I said I stopped recording. But when you started saying so much interesting stuff, I recorded again. So can I put that out too?
I think so. I think the world should need to know everything.
Yes.
I think all the pieces of the puzzle combine the bigger picture.
Yes. Oh wow, Jeff, you showed up a little bit late.
Yes, I'm so sorry about that. The time difference is quite extreme when you're coming in from the States.
You're from the States, okay. Do you have some pictures to show?
I'm only on my cell phone, so
you're also on the same phone.
Stuff, but
well,
I do have a lot of stuff out on the internet.
Yeah. But now we know that next time Daniel is going to be on this call again, and he's going to show. So, do you want to do the same? Prepare for next time and have some pictures to show us.
I'd be glad to. That'd be wonderful.
That'd be nice. It's we try to make. You can see it on the Hessdalen.org events page. I have the dates, and it's the Wednesday in the middle of the month.
Okay.
Always.
So sorry about the lateness of my arrival. There's just some confusion with the time difference.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, but can you say a little bit about yourself?
I am in Missouri. It's basically the central United States, and where I live, like what you are all talking about, is a hotspot for anomalous activity in the sky.
Yeah.
And at varying altitudes, both low altitude as far as just barely above the ground to near, if I was to guess, orbital levels. And I'm looking at these things via telescope, with spectral diffraction, and even regular cell phone video. I try to use multimodal recording methods and try to get as much data as possible. But it's been about 8 months of recording these luminous orb-like objects that don't move like anything conventional that I've ever studied. They have abilities. They do things that, like skipping through the air in a non-ballistic manner. Like they'll go from one portion of the sky to the next, and it seems instantaneous. Spectrally, they look very strange. It's a very, very continuous, broad spectra. It doesn't usually fit in the entire 20 millimeter telescopic frame.
Can I see your face?
Oh, yes. Hello.
There you are. Thank you.
Jeff.
Okay.
I'm just over here ranting and looking out in the woods.
I have some of your pictures. Can I show them?
Please do. Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. Let me see. Because this email. Okay. And then share, because then maybe you want to comment a little bit about those. Let's see, window, and it is this one. Okay. So here's one. That's nice.
So that's a spectral photo.
Okay.
And that's the centroid. And it looks structured if you look at it closely. It almost appears to have like a structured emission.
Huh. And let me see what else you have. This is a spectral.
That is one of the sides of the spectra. You can't fit the full spectra into one frame. Unlike stars, I did a lot of star controls. I looked at some of the stars in Orion to compare the spectra, and it's very broad. It's very, very, because
So is this the light, and this the spectrogram?
Yes, that is half of the spectra. The centroid is right there. You just had your mouse on the centroid.
Yeah.
And on the right there, that's just one of the, I guess we can call it a wing of spectra.
Okay. Oh yeah, it continues even here. Yeah. Ooh.
Wow.
Now,
what is this?
Just a regular telescopic photo of one of these objects.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you pointing the camera up towards the skies now, or is it?
Yes, this photo, I'm trying to think because there's been so many photos. Because it's been 8 months of
Yeah.
continuous documentation. I've been handling it kind of ISR style, like intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance. I've caught these objects at all times a day, any time of day. But they're most easily spotted at night due to their luminosity. I've
Yeah.
seen them fly over at low altitude, right over. Something I noticed is they have a highly energetic appearance. It's non-static, and it almost appears to have like a trailing wake behind it as they move through the sky. Like, you know how a comet has a trailing wake. It's like that, but it's almost luminous in its own right. It's very strange.
Andrea.
Yeah. Hi, Jeff. Were you observing any difference in colors depending on the object movement with respect to your position?
Yes, I would actually say the objects almost exhibit an anisotropic type behavior. Like, they don't act like regular point sources. Depending on the view of angle, the object can look different, and the colors constantly change. I've seen cyan, I've seen green, red, yellow, blue, purple. Most of the color spectrum. It just depends on which type of optics I'm using. But yeah, multicolor, blue is probably the most common, like a bluish white. But I've seen just about every color. It's a lot of times on just a singular object, it'll be multicolor. Like, it'll change, but there's like a chromatic separation on it at all times. It's very strange. Even the lobes on regular telescopic photos appear to have a chromatic separation, indicating the light is not normal. I don't know. I wonder if it's an optical effect or if it's the object in itself. But the movement in itself is strange enough, even telescopically, to like, I only put stuff out that if I can't figure out what it is, then I'll put it on my page. But it's been a very strange 8 months. I had an event, August 2nd is probably the most severe event. I had physiological effects and missing time, approximately 45 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, could
Wow.
you said you have a page. Could you send that in the chat?
Let me figure that out. I'm not the most tech savvy.
Oh, okay.
myself from
You
college.
you
I'll
can
try,
tell
here.
you can tell us. You
Oh
can
yes,
tell.
well, about August 2nd. August 2nd was the most severe event. I was
No, I meant you did you have like a web page or something like that, or like Instagram or Facebook, or like you said you put it on your page?
I do, yeah. I have Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Instagram is probably the best as far as clarity goes because
Okay.
it's just a better app for videos and photos.
Okay.
Let me try to find a link real quick. Give me
Yeah.
just a moment.
And we probably find you on by searching your name. I would recommend that you go to the UAP Summit and consider listening to some of these videos, particular the Tedesco brothers, because when you're talking about different kind of equipment, what they are using is like also like speed measurement, like the normal like what the police use, like to measure the speed of a car.
Interesting.
Yes, I think so, because they can point this at the object and then they can detect it. And they also have different kind of instruments that will tell them that something is in the area, and then they will go out and have a look at it. So you may
That's
like
what I wish I had, is a better budget over here.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot to work with, but Geiger counter, EMF.
Yeah. And
telescope.
there is now something called Madar. version 3 coming out, and this is like a little box, and you can I think it's called like a UAP or UFO detector, so it will just trigger when there's a change in the electromagnetic environment. It will censor a number of data, and then it will send you a notification or something like that. So there are lots of equipment available, and I am trying to find out. I'm trying to get the list so I can know where to buy it, what it costs, and how to use it. So come back next month, and maybe I've done my homework.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to use the chat. I'm very new to this app.
Yeah. There's on the right side there is some icons, and the middle one is like a chat or talking bubble.
And call messages.
Oh yeah, you're on the phone.
That's right.
Then I don't
There we
know.
go.
There it is. Thank you. Let me see.
Yes.
And
Jeff,
okay.
how close have you been to these lights?
If I was to guess, well, August 2nd is a bit muddy because it seemed like a close proximity event, which is why it was likely the most severe. It could have been within 50 feet, but it could have
that's
been
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My short-term memory was destroyed for like 3 days.
Wow.
Wow.
I had a lot of physical effects, nausea, vertigo, really strong vertigo. I couldn't walk straight. These physical symptoms didn't go away for 3 days, as I said. It took a long time. I actually had to take off work because of it.
Wow.
Are you living nearby the forest, or is it where do you see
So-
these lights?
So where I live, it's just flat land. It's the woods. It's the middle of nowhere, essentially. But there are bodies of water nearby. That's the only thing I could think of that would be similar environmentally to what you gentlemen, like Daniel was speaking about earlier. But yeah, it's not mountainous terrain. It's just flatlands, woods. The only thing that's notable is there's a nuclear site 19 miles to the southeast of my location. So that's one point of interest. I was working with MUFON for a little bit, their STAR team, and we checked the area out a bit. And yeah, that's one thing. I mean, I'm between a few military bases. I've seen a few B-2 stealth bombers fly over. This may be a flight corridor for them. Another reason, but that's only speculation.
Yeah, we need the instruments and the sensors to kind of pick up the data. So, and I was mentioning this MADAR, and there's also the MUPAS from Dr. Segal that we've been trying out a little bit. And so there is a lot of stuff coming out now. So it's just like, what is for you, it sounds like it's around the house, or you don't have to go that far?
No, honestly, most of my footage has been in my backyard. It has been right here. So, I mean, there is a highway, a very important highway that a lot of transit and nearby. Highway 70 it's a large corridor for travel in the United States, and that could be a reason. But yeah, I have a long list of possible reasons.
I'm gonna send in the same chat, now that you know where it is. I'm gonna send a link to the Experiential Studios, and if you go to this one, then I think, let me go to the store. I'm sharing the wrong window now. Let me share this window. Stop sharing and start sharing window here. Yes. So this is the MUPAS, and you see here MUPAS anomaly study phase 2. So you get it for $30. And this is if you join this project, where they want to put it out in as many places as possible.
Interesting. So
Yes,
what exactly does it do? You said $30. That's not bad at all.
that's not bad at all. Oh, wait, I'm doing something wrong. Call it back here, and then oops, yes. So let me show here what it does. I will go to the other MUPAs. Go back one. Oh, come on. Okay, store. Mini, because it is mini, but you get the feeling of what it does. It has a lot of sensors in there. I hope they have improved the interface a little bit, but the whole point is that you do get pretty simple setup, and you have a web page, and I could actually show you how to log in because we have one in Hessdalen. So you get like these, you can put all this onto the graph. So that's also of interest for Daniel probably, because if you could put this out a place where things happen, then we have Kai that is an experiencer. He was in Hessdalen, and we have another member that is testing out this MUPAS, and he said the only place he actually get a signal is near Kai, who is an experiencer, because the lights are always around his house, and that's where he gets peaks on the graph. So maybe you should have a look at this. Now you know the address.
Oh no, that's fascinating. All the different levels of data that this can
Yeah,
get is wonderful. The more data, the better. That's fantastic. I was just
yeah,
reading the information.
yeah, yeah. So have a look. Okay. Now we've been here for 2 hours. So now I am actually going to stop recording. But
We lost time.
we lost time again. 2 hours just disappeared. But
Gravity vector sensor.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Well,
that's
there was a lot
interesting.
of interesting stories today.
Yeah, there
It
was.
really was.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So once again, for you, you go to the news and press, and you go to the media coverage, suggesting you go down to MUFON, and you can listen to Rainer here talking about the sensors that he put out. So maybe that will interest you too. This is a
Absolutely.
magnetometer, and not much of data, but there was one, and maybe it's just a mistake. Who knows? But it's measuring if Rainer should say this, he's here. But you have X, Y, Z, and the funny part is that only one of these was suddenly changed. The others were steady. So
Hmm.
we are definitely planning to put them out in another grid again into the valley. So I'm inviting you and everybody that's listening to come to the field trip and field work, because that's what we're going to do, to put out equipment and test it out and learn how to use it. Norway. Yes. Okay. Finally, stop recording. Done. Stop.